Countdown. Here we go. Here we go. What? Here we go.
Recordings just got
Commercial and everything, my
Hey,
guy.
it's Dana from StreamYard.
Guys, a minute-long commercial for this.
Local recordings are now.
Oh my goodness! Jesus, he's gonna kill him, guy. Wait.
Yeah. Oh, don't give him the jumping jack. How you doing with the jumping jacks? Oh, chop to the throat. Chop to the throat. Mulcare's a villain. Mulcare's a villain.
The heel.
Oh.
He's a heel.
Oh, the drag down. Oh no. Got him in the rear electric choke.
We gotta get an eye poke somewhere, guy. Lyndon, if you drop an eye poke, that's over.
First rule of Fight Club.
Oh, this is amazing.
Okay, he's not ready for that. He's not ready for it.
Gotta work him down, guy. Boy,
Come on now. What are you talking about?
you gotta hook the leg.
Quicker, exactly.
You gotta hook the leg, man.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yo, that was excessive.
He's gonna get 10. This is amazing.
Oh, he didn't get out of the way? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh.
Hey.
No weight class. Oh. 3.
Oh,
1, 2. Oh, can't hold him down. Oh, John 3:16. No, he didn't. Oh. Not the Boston Crab. No. The suckling pig. Oh, what is this one? If I hit him in the nuts, Lyndon. Hit him in the nuts. Get him in the nuts, man. Oh, wow. Oh.
Hey.
Oh. Ooh. Yes, go underneath. Grab the chair.
It's a good move right there. You gotta take the time. You gotta use your time.
Put on the mask, brother. Put on the mask. Put on the mask.
Go under and come out with the mask on. Yo.
Put on the mask, bro. You're out too long, Lyndon. Get in.
Yeah, be careful, man.
Get in. Okay, yes.
Yeah, you gotta come back out. Yeah. Yes. That's the move, guy. That's a gangster move.
Lyndon
You gotta break the count.
Lyndon said, woo.
Gotta break the count, man.
Oh, in the nuts, Lyndon. There you go.
There we go. He's got the brass knuckles in his pocket. Got the brass knuckles. Oh,
wedgie.
Whoa.
Is the ceiling high enough to climb the ropes?
This was the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
I'm looking for one.
That was some good stuff.
To join my...
Sick.
Big up, yo.
Sick.
That is amazing. That was good.
Sick. Wow. Lyndon, what are you talking about, bro?
Hey, back outside.
Lyndon, that was heavy. Good job, man.
When was that? It said 2015. Somebody says, is that right?
It was last Labor Day weekend.
Yeah,
2015.
That's crazy.
Claps for Mulcare. Fires in the chat for Mulcare. He's got to be a wrestling emote somewhere.
He's a dancer and a wrestler. There's a dancing emote, that's for sure. Yeah, and then the strong guy.
The dancer as well. Fire in the chat for Lyndon Mulcare.
And the Royal Rumble that night, eh? Damn. That's just crazy. That shit crazy.
That's crazy.
How do I? My screens are all fucked up. I was watching that full screen.
That was fire.
That was wicked. That was awesome. Oh man.
That was fire. Lyndon, thanks for sharing that with us, man. I mean, you didn't even have to share it. You didn't even have to let us know it existed. And once you let us know it existed, you didn't even have to share the link, and you did. Sick. That was sick.
Yeah, from you do the move, guy. From you do the take your 8 count, hop back in, and then come back out again. That's
But my personal opinion, they should have never. The contract should have stated that if the guy that Lyndon was facing was going to win the fight, he had to back off his Ganzi too. It couldn't just be one man without the Ganzi. And the guy that has the Ganzi on has to lose, bro.
No, that looks about right. Right? It's still a production.
Yeah, but the winner can't have his shirt on like oh, I don't want to be here, but okay, I'll just do it. No, he has to back off his Ganzi too.
In the world of wrestling, that seemed to play right, but that was wicked. That's why it was wicked. That was perfect. DJ Pauly Lopez, Royal Rumble. Pauly Lopez, big up. Thank you for stopping by.
DJ Pauly Lopez, what up with you?
Oh, man. Holy jeez.
Now I want to know how Lyndon even got involved in something like that. Send Lyndon the link so he could just jump in the chat and give us the insight.
Almost spilled beer. Hang on, Lyndon. Here comes it. Let's see what you got, Lyndon.
Send Lyndon the link so he can come on. That deserves a full on like.
That deserves an actual.
There's more matches to come. He says, I'm working on another match. I was the heel. I promised
Yo,
next
click the
match.
link. Click the link, man.
Lyndon, come in, my
Click
brother.
the link, yo.
Come in. We need answers. We need answers, my brother.
Whatever. Do it on your phone. Do it whatever. Do it wherever. Just come on and do it audio. Come on, no, don't do it audio. That's no. Do it. Come do it with your shirt off, guy. Your uniform. Your wrestling uniform, guy.
Let's
go.
go.
Let's go. Oh, that was awesome.
That is dope because there's such a big industry, and then send the link again.
One more time.
Such a big industry, and I never knew that it was so huge. But
Yeah, there was something in Hamilton. So whatever that other wrestling, I forget what that other wrestling's called right now. There's a new wrestling federation or league, but then they have like local Hamilton stuff out here that I'm like just aware of, or never been, but so it go. So it's crazy how I don't know. I guess just like back in the day, it was regional stuff like that, right? Now your little wrestling thing here, your wrestling thing here, and this guy ran the East and this guy ran the West, and then Vince McMahon took it and made it all everybody. All right, this is wonderful,
fantastic.
We're not even gonna pretend. He's setting him in the back. He's getting his perspective right. He looks good. We sent the link out. We don't do this very often live on this fine show, but this is just perfect. So we are going to bring on everybody. LA_Mulcare. We're going to talk about this a little bit about this wrestling that we were just talking about right here. So looky.
How's it going?
Sure.
Good evening, sir. Thank you for
Good
making
evening.
space.
Good evening. How's it going?
Oh, good, man. Oh, good. So first, before we get started, how is your back?
I thought twice to send you that link, and I was like, I'm gonna send it. A lot of people don't know that, but that was just something I did. I always wanted to do because I grew up being a wrestling fan, so I don't really follow as much. But it was I believe I did that like 4 or 5 years ago. I believe.
Mm-hmm. Bro, that's super awesome. I'm super glad that you shared that link with us. One thing I definitely always speak to people about is sharing the things that they do. You know what I mean? If you're doing something, let people know you do it. Because if you're not letting people know you do it, then why are you doing it? You know what I'm saying? That's personally how I feel.
Yeah.
So when you're saying you second guessed on sharing it,
that was like a bucket list kind of thing. A buddy of mine that used to do it all the time. He's semi-retired. I actually was working with him, and he was doing it as fun. And one day he asked me, we should do a match. So I trained with him. I went to his house. I trained with him. I trained with actually some of his buddies and stuff. And then eventually, actually that night, that match actually took place in Kitchener.
okay.
And I actually met, believe it or not, The Rock, his grandfather, or his uncle. Actually, I met that night.
Yeah.
And he actually offered to train me. So
that's a serious.
he gave me his number
right
and everything, and said, "Oh, if you ever want to train, just give me a shout." So it was just it was a fun experience because you get to meet all kind of different people, and just to see, learn all the secrets and all that stuff. And believe it or not, it's a fun thing to do, but you also got to be careful too when you train, because if you don't do the right moves at the right time, you could seriously injure yourself. But that was just like I said, that was like a bucket list kind of thing. I actually am planning to do another one. Mm-hmm. So I'll let everybody know when that happens. I'm just kind of working on it right now, but yeah, it's that was kind of like getting my feet wet. That was like my beginners. That was like the minor league kind of thing. Now next time it'll be like the majors. So
No, that was
I'll pull
super
a
dope,
few
bro.
tricks out of the sleeve to show everybody. I'll even, a lot of people when they found that out, even the guys at work, like, oh my gosh, I gotta, next time you do it, you gotta let me know, and I'll come to the show and stuff, and
Mhm.
so.
No,
Okay, so you said you've been a fan of wrestling. So who are your favorite wrestlers? Who's
Say
your
again, sorry.
guys? You said you're a fan of wrestling. Grew up a fan of wrestling. So who are your guys? Who are your favorite wrestlers?
Who is my favorites?
Yeah,
Um,
we'll say three, top five if you got it. But we'll say top three to be nice because
my,
we just got you on
my
here.
because this goes way back. I was like as you guys used to do, Macho Man. No, Macho Man was my guy.
yeah.
Just his whole presentation, his outfits, everything. He was just, it was
Hmm.
just everything was just so. Um, it's just his presentation. He was always drawn to the crowd. I, I'm more like the old school guys. I liked the Heart Hitman. I liked uh, British Bulldog. Um, like even now, like some of the new guys, like even like Seth Rollins and stuff. I guess all the kind of high tech kind of like guys with that, put all the fancy moves and stuff. So those are like, so I would say like my number one was Macho Man, and then I would say, like I said, Hitman. Um, I like Shawn Michaels, and then I would say like now Seth Rollins, and believe it or not, some people don't like him, but and he's a YouTuber. It's about Logan Paul. He's really talented, man. That guy's like a killer. I don't watch
Yeah.
it as often as I used to, but when I sometimes if I get a chance, I'll pop in and watch it. But yeah, those
I
are like
remember
my favorites.
I remember seeing one clip with Logan Paul when he was showcasing on the WWE, and in the clip he like jumped from the turnbuckle into the stands,
Yeah,
like onto the table. And I was like,
Pe-
Especially it's been
yo.
around so
people.
long that you got to do different shit now, right?
The thing is when you go to see it live, a lot of people, people say, "Oh yeah, it's fake. It's this, it's that." I mean, I always say, don't knock it till you try it. Yeah, there's certain things, there's tricks in the trades to everything. Like the problem is those guys, like there is like some really high tech moves that you really got to train for and be careful with, because I mean that, like I said, that night when I actually there was a Royal Rumble after
Mhm.
at the end of the night, and I did a Royal Rumble, and I think I was like 15 or whatever, and I went out and I was there for like 20 minutes, but it was like 10 guys, and I had two guys pick me up and like drop me on my head, and it was crazy.
So
But
okay, so the first fight that you did, right? The fight that we just watched.
yeah,
Big up for that, first of all. Big
thank
up
you.
for that. Right? You said you trained with that guy.
Yeah,
So everything that you did there, was it like choreographed? Like
yeah. It
like
was it,
so you
we
knew
it
exactly
was
what moves.
choreographed. It was predetermined. Like everything was predetermined.
Yeah, you
Okay,
could
so you
tell.
so
Uh,
you
That's why when I'm watching it, I'm like, no, that's
yeah,
why he did good. That's why it was
yeah.
great. It was
And
perfect.
you know
Got
what? I'm like my harshest critic, because I that was like my first one, so I just kind of, I thought I could do better, but like I said, I said when I look back at it several times, like, oh, I could have done better here. I could have done better there. I mean, like, we all are harsher critics. I mean, people say, oh, you did good, but I mean, me personally, I think next time I want to do better. I think I can pull out better moves, just better presentation. Be more experienced. You know what to do in certain situations. But it was all new for me, and the thing is, it was like being in front of a crowd. I thought I would have been nervous, and at first
Mhm.
I was.
Yeah.
Even like I had an entrance music and everything. I came out to Nas.
What's up? What's up?
It
What's
was
up?
crazy. But next, I actually had a shirt printed and everything for me and all that stuff. So it's funny because during intermission, you as a wrestler, the fans come and get your autograph. Little kids come up to you. It's fun. You know,
we gotta get the
Wow.
you feel
shirts,
like a
man.
celebrity that time.
We gotta get some
So
shirts out. We gotta do something.
Wow. Oh, that's super surprising when you just pull that out on us just a while ago, man. That's super surprising. Man. So now with the Royal Rumble, that was not choreographed.
That one basically, we knew they'll tell you the last two people, the last five people. There was like literally the last five people that was in the ring. So when you got called, you could stay in as long as you want. But I stayed in there for a bit, and then there was a guy. I told him, okay, well, when I reach this spot, you just do this and that. We kind of figured out. He just clotheslined me over the top, and I was like, okay, go back, you
Mhm.
know. So, or he just kind of just throw me out, So, like I said, you at the end, um, they let you, they at the Royal Rumble, they basically tell you who the last couple people are, and you just kind of go with that. And once you see them all come out, you just kind of go with the flow. But in
Mm.
regards to our matches, we determined, they told us, oh, you had like 10 minutes, whatever, and you just do. We worked our the choreograph we did ourselves.
Mhm.
We did everything ourselves. So you know.
Have you ever watched the TV series called The Young Rock?
You know what? It's funny you say that because I've seen commercials of it all the time and I haven't even watched it once. I've heard like seen clips and stuff, but I have not even watched it.
Bro, it's wicked. It's wicked. And watching what you just did just a while ago brings me to memories of that TV show to show me how humble of beginnings these guys come from, and like it's just continuous work at these particular like levels that one day like next like a higher ranking organization will come and say, okay, you know what, we're pulling this guy from your
You're up. It's your go now.
yes, you're going now.
Yeah.
It's really it's like a fun show to watching like Rock's growth, like from youth to adulthood, but also good insightfulness to see like how even like the whole wrestling thing works, like what you did right there. It kind of is reminiscent of what his I think it was his mom or his grandma that was organizing like that type of underground wrestling organization in Hawaii where they were from.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they
I definitely got to check that show out. I just, there's so much to watch.
no
And
no no
there's,
yeah.
like summertime, I don't really watch as much TV, but I mean, when I get a chance, I always usually save those shows for wintertime because wintertime I don't really go out much anywhere. In my schedule these days, I mean, gym, work, home. That's pretty much all I do, pretty much, right?
So
So,
are you gonna get to a point where you organize an event where you take that guy and you pick him up over your head? Like
well, you know what? Depends on how the guy is. I mean, I like
I'm talking
like I
about
said.
that guy. I'm talking about that particular guy. Like are you going to the gym for that moment?
Well, that guy is like, actually, to be honest, he was a big guy. He's actually, I actually was talking to him the other day. He messaged me the other day and goes to me, "Oh, did you this wrestling school as so and so?" He's telling me about a wrestling school I could go to, and he's been training a lot, and he's on this special diet where he's losing weight like crazy.
Hmm.
So he's getting back in shape. He might want to do one more match again because he originally retired. So I don't know. We'll see.
No,
I'll see what he weighs at. I don't know. I can. I've been pushing the weights. I mean, I work out, like I tell you. I work out 5 days a week. I'm up at like 4:30 in the morning. I work out 4:30 in the morning, 5 days a week. So um, you know, I
what motivates you to work out?
I just I just, you know what, I've always, a healthy lifestyle has always been part of my life. Part of my life. I mean, I played soccer for 13 years. I coached. I've always been active. I always had an active lifestyle, and gym was always a part of my life. I mean, at one time when I couldn't play even I did when I played soccer, and I stopped playing. Um, Gym was like, I always went to the gym. Like gym was always, I was always part of me. So
Hmm.
the thing is these days when I work, because I work long hours. Um, some days after working long hours, it came to a point where there was a time I used to work from 7 to like 5:30 every day, and then go to the gym. And then by the time I get home, I'm like dead tired. And I basically shower, just go to bed. But I said to myself, like, I wanted. Sometimes when you go to the gym, it's too busy. All right, a lot of kids, these days, just they go to the gym. They're not really working out. They're posing. They're taking pictures, TikToking, whatever the case is.
Mm.
So I just it came to a point where I said, you know what, I want to change my routine. And so I said to myself, well, you know what, I'll try my buddy Tony and I work with, will start going in the mornings. And he said, oh, when you try in the mornings? And I tell you, it was hard at first. I always say, like, some people say, oh, you're crazy to go to the gym so early, but it's all about developing a routine. I mean, anybody can do it. It's just a matter, you got to develop a routine. I'll tell you first, the first week is very hard. First week or two is hard, but once you get that routine going, then it's like clockwork. Um, so yeah, like 3:45, I get up every morning, and it's like sometimes I get up for my alarm, and I just, I get my stuff ready. Boom, I just pack my bag the night before, and then boom, I go to the gym. 4:15. That was my buddy Tony. Go to the gym, work out for an hour and a half, and after that, take a shower, get ready for work, and after work I go. So, I mean,
What
it's
time
just
do you go to
routine.
bed, man? What time do you go to bed?
No, I'm good, man. Yeah, I'll be going to bed after this. I'm
Right
good,
after
but
this, right after this, you're gone.
but you know what? I
He,
just
he was in bed. He put on a t-shirt for this. He
no,
turned on
but
the light and everything.
no. To be honest, usually I'm in bed, but there's some nights when you guys are on. I always like to. I enjoy your show, so I tend to sometimes sleep. I'll sleep a little bit later. I'll sacrifice the hour or two just to watch your show. Believe it or not, guys. I appreciate you
Oh
guys. You guys
man,
do an
thank you,
amazing
man.
job. I love your show. You guys
Thank you,
keep up the
brother.
good work. I just want to kudos to you guys because I mean, and congratulations again. I mean, I know we've said it before, but your 100 episodes, that's a big milestone because a lot of people believe it or not, with the um, just the following you have, a lot of people don't have a big following to what you guys have, up
Mhm.
to like a hundred freaking episodes. So that being said, is a milestone. It is. It just shows that the amount of respect and appreciation that people have for your hard work that you guys put in day in and day out each week. And that's kudos to you guys. Just keep up the good work.
Thank you, my brother. Thank
I'm
you. Thank you.
sure we'll be here at 1,000. Trust me.
Ah,
I truly believe it because you know you guys are just really good people. I appreciate you guys and everything you guys do. Um, you know, I would say this is the best part of Twitch because I would say is a blessing because it's people like these good people like you guys that I never met or never knew, and then through just through the pandemic, I would say was a blessing because if it didn't happen, I don't even think we all of us wouldn't even meet each other.
mhm.
We wouldn't have even seen each other or come together.
Right,
And
right.
the problem is even though we went through some struggles with the pandemic, it came out like a blessing because you met such great people, right? So um and here we are, like, go on boat cruises together, party together, and we have the
Mhm.
greatest times. So it's like,
Yeah, yeah.
the family you never had, you know.
Yes.
You may have lost, people may have lost their jobs and everything, and God bless those souls, family members and stuff. But the good part about it is you gained you got to meet a whole bunch of friends and family that, or even like friends that you call your family, or
Yeah,
or
yeah.
sad to say, or even you can call your family because at the end of the day, I mean, it just, it's all about building relationships and meeting
Because
good people. And you know what? I can honestly say for myself, one of the best things ever happened.
thank
You
you,
know,
man. Thank you.
and like I said, guys, keep up the good work. You know, but keep doing what you're doing, man. You guys
Thank
are
you,
doing an
sir.
awesome job.
I appreciate you, man. I love the fact that you're always here to support us, man, and in every aspect of this
Oh yeah, for
this
sure.
journey that we're on. Like you said, we're here on Tuesdays, and you're here, and you're supportive. We appreciate it. Um, there's many different streamers that do different things, and you're supporting them as well. You show up for the drift. Um, Mulcare, I know you're not around the corner. You're coming from ways. So when we
I
see
come from
you,
Cambridge, man. Like people say, "Oh, you live so far." You know what? At the end of the day, I mean, it's I see it as a, you know what? It's a reward for me because you work all day. I mean, they say life is short. You sometimes you have to, um, you know, you have to, it can't be all work and no play. I mean, there's that just being with your Twitch family and just kind of enjoying going out, having a good time with you guys is like a reward for me. So I appreciate you guys and everything you guys do. Like I said, and all the people in the chat, because like I said, I've met some amazing people through Twitch,
Yeah, for
and I'm
sure,
very
for sure.
thankful and grateful for meeting them. So, it's very rewarding for me, and I look forward to it. Right? There's so
Big
many events
shouts
that
out.
always happen. You're like, oh my gosh, you want to go to that? But I mean, you just you do what you can.
Yeah, man,
But
for sure.
Wisely.
say again.
No, I say you got to choose wisely with all the events that are.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. It's true. You do your best, but
Big shouts out to the Twitch family. Big shouts to all y'all.
No, but it's
One
true
love.
about the Twitch people, right? There's people that you could have, like, if we're in the multiverse, right? There's some universe where we're just walking by each other downtown somewhere and
Right,
never, you know what I mean, and just never have an idea. And because of all because all that happened, it's just
you know what?
people like the music, like it's just
You know what? You know what? One of the most amazing things to do is the fact that when you when you think about it, one time all of us were talking to each other on Twitch, and then the thing is we all got to know each other, but we never met each other. And the moment when you actually meet that person that you've been talking to for the longest time, making connections and just kind of building relationship is like amazing. Because I mean, you're like, oh my gosh, this is T. Dot Hotshot. Holy shit! It's almost like you see a celebrity. You're like, holy shit! Like, I finally get to see him.
He's short and skinny.
Oh shit! Like, oh shit! Couture life. Like, oh shit! I see him all the time, and you know what, Couture. I still remember the time when you used to do your workouts like 6 a.m.
Okay.
And then it was like I'll be like, oh, he's on at 6. So I see you do your push-ups, you'd have a different routine every day. You do your
Right.
skip rope and all that stuff, your resistant bands and stuff, But I'm like,
Respect.
shit, man, this guy's like, But I mean, at the end of the day, I said, like everybody will find their routine to do what they got to do. It's just, you had your routine to do, and everybody has a routine to do what they got to do, right? So, when you want to do it, you do it. You find a way, right?
It was all just like a method of trying to, create connection with people during that time, because at that time we were all locked down, and I was like, just
That's
something
what we
that
did. That's what we did. We
Right.
twitched. Right.
Yeah.
I remember you'd be on Twitch from like morning until night, just not even necessarily rating people, but there was just always somebody on, and then you'd be
I
like
think
saying,
I think that was a kind of a blessing for everybody during all the madness. That was kind of people's escape, because I mean, with everything going on, going through all the, if you're losing your job, whatever, or someone like was laid off, or they're going through a hard time, that even if you followed somebody for an hour or whatever, that kind of just, it brought a time in your life for you to, put a smile on somebody's face, or just kind of just take your mind off things. You know what I mean? So that to me, I think that was like a blessing in disguise, despite all the, that was going on.
yes.
"That's good stuff." Well, Lyndon, since you've made it this long, you got to make it like 2.5 more minutes with us, because in 2.5 minutes, it's gonna be.
I want to share something.
You're not sharing nothing right now. You're sharing 30 seconds or less, yo. You're so stupid.
About 40 episodes ago, we had DJ Channel 9 on, and we got into a conversation about wine and gifting wine. And he asked the question, he posed the question: when you gift wine to someone, do you write your name on it or not? Or do you label it? And he labels it, because when you label it, they can't regift it.
Yeah.
On Sunday, Channel 9 brought me an Italian wine. He says, I don't really know how it tastes, but I heard it's good. But on it says, let's see. Anyways, on it says, "Happy birthday, Couture."
Nice.
So none of y'all could get this regifted. Big up, Mr. Nine.
Channel 9. Channel 9 was DJing at Francis party. Anyways, it is now 11:09 and 45 seconds. Lyndon, as you know, at 11:11, we're going to do the good juju thing. But I got enough time to say, everybody, thank you for being here. This was quite a nice surprise to have Lyndon on, to be on the YouTube. So if you just got here, man, you got to rewind it back. You'll see Lyndon in the ring, in the squared circle, getting down. So check that out. And then when he's ready to wrestle again, he's gonna come.
Trust me, I'll let you guys know. Don't worry, I'll let you
let
know.
us all know so that we all just come there, make noise, and turn you into the main.
Okay. We'll turn exactly. Yeah, we'll push it. Push up.
Maybe I'll make it a Twitch event.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it. So
You guys can be the
everybody-
broadcasters.
Here we go then. So everybody, for 11:11,
Oh
you're
man.
gonna throw in your good juju toward Lyndon becoming the WWE heavyweight champion of the world.
Bow, bow, bow,
Right?
bow, bow.
That we're gonna manifest that right now.
Man.
We're gonna manifest that shit, because anybody can do it. You just gotta go and you gotta do it. It's now 11:11.
Let's go.
Again, everybody that's here, thank you. It's July, everybody. Just for the record, we are definitely into the second half of 2023. So, yeah, Lyndon, once again, thank you for being here. Thank you for all your support throughout from the get-go.
My pleasure, man. My pleasure. It's always a pleasure to see you guys, man.
Happy 4th to the Americans. There's got to be some Americans around here, maybe.
That's true.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th of July, y'all.
America. America. Big up to that, I guess. Just hail up the Americans then. I got some fam in America, right? Yeah. Episode 101 is about to be in the books. And everybody breathe it in. And then it is now 11:12. Breathe that shit out. Yeah. All right.
What an amazing, pleasant end to this episode 101, Lyndon. LA Mulcare. So LA Mulcare is your fighting name.
Yes, that is. Where do you think I got my Twitch handle from? Haha. Now you guys see everything connects.
Now we know
Wicked.
this.
Wicked.
You heard it here first.
Wicked.
Exclusive Pizza in the Break Room.
Exclusive. LA Mulcare. Ha ha.